Alright guys, welcome back to another video on DDI Fishing. Today we're going to be doing the top 5 early spring baits. I know most lakes in Minnesota at least aren't open, but there's some parts that are open, so I'm going to be going through my top 5 early spring baits that you can use to catch bass, northern, anything's out there. Alright, so my first lure is really good in this early spring. It's this lipless crankbait by Strike King. It's really good. You just rip it through grass and all that if there is any. It triggers those reaction strikes when it's super cold out. That's what works for me. I don't know about you guys, but lipless crankbaits are always really good in the spring and early spring too. Alright, so for the second lure in the early spring would probably have to be the jerk bait. This is a Rapala, like 5 or 6 inches, just anything works. It's really good, even when the ice is still on the water or the lake. Just open pockets, fish that thing really slow. You get those reaction strikes from even northerns, bass, smallmouth, whatever. Yeah, so that's the second lure. By the way, these are not in any specific order. They're just like what I called out. So all these are really even. I don't like any one more than the other. Just I like them all. So, all right. So the third lure would be probably the Ned rig. It's really good just for rocks, like rocky, sandy bottoms, just like dragging out the bottom. Really good for smallmouth. Mostly that's what I was using the Mississippi River over the winter with the power plant and stuff, like you saw in the other videos. But yeah. The Ned rig is really good in early spring, in the spring too. All these lures are really good in the spring and early spring and also springtime, so you can use those for both those times. So yeah, that's the third lure. Alright, to the fourth lure is this square bow right here. This is good for like more shallow water, rocky. Even weeds would be fine, like grass or whatever. This is for dives about 2.5 feet, I think. So more shallower water for this lure. Really good in the early spring. More early spring than spring. It works well for both, but I recommend this definitely in the early spring. So yeah, that's the fourth lure. Alright, so for the fifth lure, final lure, it's similar to the Ned rig, just a little bit bigger in size. So if the Ned rig's not working, you can try this one out. Pretty similar, rocky, sandy bottoms, even grass I guess will work, but more rocky, sandy, target those areas. Good in the spring and early spring like this video is for. Alright, so I hope this video helps you guys out for the early spring and spring lures. Everything will be linked in the description to Tackle Where Else, so go check it out. And yeah, those are my top 5 lures in the early spring. Hope you guys enjoyed.